SunPower is a photovoltaic glass and electricity supplier for buildings. We aim to harvest the sun's free and clean energy, turning buildings into standing power generators. We sell solar glass, which is purposed for windows on buildings, but has transparent semiconductor-based photovoltaic cells incorporated to extract energy from the sun. In addition to our glass, we sell the clean, renewable energy our glass produces.
The target market we're in is the photovoltaic glass window market. Our target consumers are owners and developers of commercial and industrial buildings and construction. The product we're selling is windows that generate free and clean solar energy, the energy itself, and the installation and maintenance of the windows. We're positioning ourselves as cost leaders in the broad market, and the value proposition we're offering to our customers is access to affordable renewable energy, potential tax credits, and aesthetically pleasing windows. The buyers of our revenue model are owners and developers of new commercial and industrial real estate. They're going to be buying the glass and its installation, the energy the windows generate, and if they would like, they can purchase solar renewable energy credits, which we're going to be selling. These are tradable commodities that you can earn if you own solar systems that are generating energy, and we're going to be able to sell these commodities to eco-conscious companies, local governments, and other energy companies. So the pain we're solving for our customers is the pain of rising energy costs, and the delight we are providing is the delight of utilizing clean, renewable energy and earning a green image. So our customers are going to be paying a one-time fee for the glass and its installation, but then they're going to be paying regularly a monthly fee for the energy that the windows generate. We're going to be pricing the windows and their installation at the price of typical non-photovoltaic windows, so it's about $700 on average per window. This is going to attract a lot of customers initially because they are going to be attracted to the added bonus of solar windows. And the costs that we're going to be incurring in selling these windows are going to be actually buying the product from the manufacturer. And because we're selling these at cost, basically, we're going to be subsidizing them with the revenue we earn from our energy sales. We're also going to be hiring a team of technicians who are going to oversee installation. So this is another cost on our part. For R&D, we're not going to be investing in any intellectual property pertaining to the production process. So instead, our R&D is mainly going to be focused on finding the best manufacturers so that we can get the best class for our clients and generate high amounts of energy. So there's also going to be some research performed by our internal team of technicians who are going to be working with manufacturers to understand the installation process and the maintenance needs of the windows. For production, as mentioned, it's going to be outsourced because of the high capital requirements. So mainly our production model is going to be focused on developing strong relationships with producers and communicating well with them so that we can fulfill our clients' unique needs, as each property is going to have different needs for their windows and the window sizes, the appearance, and the shapes of the windows. So we want to be in good communication with them. We're also hoping to order in large quantities so that we can achieve discounts, and that's going to help us minimize the loss we're experiencing initially when we're selling the windows at cost. Our go-to-market strategy is to partner with architectural firms because they're going to greatly influence the buying decisions of building contractors, and then we also plan to sell directly to our end customers when they're in the process of seeking windows for their new building. The services we're providing is sending out one technician for each client who's going to be responsible for maintenance and ensuring that the products are performing well. We're also going to back up our performance with a warranty so that clients really feel confident that our product is going to perform well throughout its lifespan.
For the dominant design model, the current revenue model in the market mainly consists of selling glass and charging for its installation. There's only a one-time transaction fee where the contractors are paid at the time the transaction is conducted, for example, when the glass is sold. They also charge higher prices for the glass and its installation, as that is their main revenue model, and they also have partnerships with their suppliers to provide high quality glass. In terms of the operating model, they mostly choose in-house R&D and production as they are established and they have the necessary production facilities compared to us because we are a startup. And the glass is produced in-house with the help of suppliers. They also take long-term contracts for the same. The operating model for the go-to-market is primarily through direct sales channels where firms sell directly to the building, eliminating any middleman. Few firms, however, also make use of channel partners like suppliers. The operating model for customer service has customer care handled in-house with warranties provided up to a few years from the installation, for example 5 years, which is standard. Lastly, since the dominant design model builds the technology and manufactures in-house, there's a lot of investment needed for R&D and for tangible assets like machinery and land, and they do have intangible assets such as patents.
We are bringing innovation in the revenue model. We would be signing a PPA contract with the commercial buildings. We are the third party involved which will install, own and operate an energy system on a customer's property. We would own the rights of the energy produced through the glass and sell that to the clients every month. Unlike our competitors, we would sell the glass at a very affordable price, which would be way lesser than what the competitors are offering. They will pay a one-time fee for the glass and its installation. The clients would be mainly commercial buildings who would pay us monthly in exchange for the energy that our glass is producing. We would not be conducting R&D in-house, rather outsource that. We would be taking help from external labs to test our prototypes and quality. We aim at allocating most of our budget towards R&D to ensure our market and glass reputation. Both the parties could benefit from the energy emitted from the glass. For our production model too, we would be outsourcing production to manufacturers, however be an active member for the design process. We would also focus on customization options for different clients. For the customer service, we would be providing warranty from the time the contract is signed, unlike our competitors. There would be regular quality checks. Our current resource requirements involve partnering with the manufacturers to discuss the design process of the glass.
Our business model is definitely defensible as of now. However, the biggest threat to our business is advancements in future technologies and innovations, especially in the renewable solar energy industry. New materials and innovative designs can be a huge threat to our business. We are using PPA as a concrete form of recurring income that also guarantees our customers supply of clean energy. Our plan to mitigate the threats is by creating agreements for a long period of time which will be included in our contracts, and we will ensure long-term customer relationships by offering favorable terms and incentives for our clients.
With our business model innovation, we would be focusing on retaining customers and increasing customer lifetime value. Once the windows are installed, we would hope to gain a client for life as we incentivize agreements that last longer by offering more favorable terms for the client. These terms would include providing maintenance of the glass and regularly quality checks. The customers would also be enticed to buy from us due to the cost-saving nature of the solar glass. Also, with this model, we would be able to gain the first mover's advantage in the industry. Since our business model is different from our competitors, we can make use of it by developing meaningful relationships with manufacturers as well as clients. We would also like to gain the market share before the competitors try to imitate our model.
A quick glance at our financial model will tell you two things. First, we're going to need about $1 million to make this work. And two, it'll take about 5 years before we break even. Due to our two revenue streams, we made two revenue models. The first of which is about the windows themselves, which, as mentioned earlier by my colleagues, we'll be selling for at cost, which is about $140,000 per bundle size, with cost of goods sold and expenses included. Our second revenue model hones in on the money we make from the electricity we sell. And if there's anything to take away from this pitch, here it is. As you saw earlier, we have projected 5 years to break even. That's because every time we sell a unit or building, we obtain a recurring revenue of about $13,140. This stacks over 25 years, the lifespan of solar panels, and continuously grows as we sell more and more buildings and gain more and more units. Our expenses are relatively simple. We have a salesman who makes a $50,000 flat rate and about 10% commission for around $100,000 annually. We also have a technician who makes about $80,000 annually, and of course our cost of goods sold being around $120,000. In closing, while it might take 5 years in order to break even, at the end of those 5 years, if we stopped all operations and only kept our warranties and our technicians for repairs alive, we would continue to make money for another 20 years.